Hey guys, welcome back. I got the Carisma M10SC back out. I wanted to try some different tires on it to see hopefully how much better the truck handles with different rubber on there. I haven't gone out and bought new tires yet. I've been saving up my pennies, so hopefully I can get another unboxing or possibly two done before winter hits. Over the winter time, I'll guess is when I'll focus on getting parts and tires and such for different vehicles. So what I did was I took the tires off of the Force RC Outbreak truck because despite the many flaws of that truck, one thing that was pretty good on it was the tires. Compound is pretty soft and downright squishy compared to the stock tires that come with this truck. But I kept one of the stock ones out to show you a size comparison. Not sure how well you'll be able to see it, but the tires off of the Outbreak are just a hair taller than the ones that came with the truck. So as far as heating issues running larger tires, it really shouldn't be an issue. I don't plan on running it all that long anyways. I just wanted to see how much better the truck might possibly perform. Because although, like I said before, the stock tires look good, they are really hard. They don't perform all that well. So the truck is still completely stock other than the tires, and the only other thing I did was I raised the body up as high as I could possibly go to hopefully prevent the body from rubbing on the tires. Will it happen? We'll see when I get it out there and run. But I think this is, if I'm not mistaken, I think my fifth pack that I'll run through this truck, and so far no issues. So if you're waiting on a final thoughts or a review video on this truck, just keep watching because I got it coming up. I want to get the token 10 packs through a truck before I make any kind of final thoughts vid. So I'll pause this up, I'll take it out back, and we'll see how she does with the new tires. Alright guys, I'm back after a slight technical difficulty. That back tire you see there, the wheel nut backed off of it and the tire came off. I know I had that cinched on there pretty good. Always a good idea though when you're out running, carry some basic tools with you so you don't have to go back inside the house and walk upstairs to get your tools. Sometimes I should follow my own advice. These are 12mm hexes though, so I mean everything's a direct fit. And the wheel nuts on there have the nylon on the inside, so I didn't really think it would back off, so we'll give it another shot. Happens again, I guess this tire test is over with. Alright, hey Dad RC faithful, always good to have a plan B. Them tires just did not want to stay on there, and as I was cursing a little bit off camera, I realized that I had a couple of short course tires upstairs I'd gotten in a Craigslist deal a few years ago that I had never used. I would assume that they're probably some kind of Chinese tire. The only writing on the tire says Panther, but in comparison still to the stock tires, they're still a whole bunch softer and they bolted up nice and tight. So I'm going to give it a go with these. Like I said, even if these tires here that I've had sitting around, if they hook up better over the winter, maybe before then, I'll actually get a new set of tires all the way around for this truck. And if I'm not mistaken, I think it was Filthy Co RC in one of my other videos on this same truck had given me the name of some tires you can score off of eBay that hold up pretty good and are on the cheap side. So I'll have to reference Phil's comment on that video when it comes time to get some new shoes. So take 3, I think, of this. Hang on a sec. This thing, by the way, with the stock steering servo turns like a turd, so I might actually need to upgrade the steering servo on this before I actually buy new tires. Who knows, we'll see. I apologize for the sound of the wind. It's rather windy today. Thought I'd come up here and run it on some concrete, possibly annoy the cows, but They must be out back. Oh yeah, a big difference already. Man, this thing don't want to turn. Definitely hooking up a ton better though, a ton better. One of my problems, though, because I'm a working man, is cash flow. Cash flow as it pertains to hobbies. I get so wrapped up in selling off stuff to be able to buy new vehicles to feature on the channel, to do reviews on. Reviews for people the way that, you know, I kind of would like to see them done for people without a lot of money, or young kids getting into the hobby, or even adults getting into the hobby for the first time. So I get wrapped up in saving my pennies for the new rigs that a lot of times I typically don't upgrade a lot of the rigs that I do have. I usually upgrade as necessary for the most part, but I really think this truck in particular for $150, better servo, which I don't think so. I might have one laying around upstairs right now that's a bit better. And I think even if I were to go with some sort of Duratrax tires, I think you can typically get a set of those for in the $50 range. I think this would really make it an all-around solid truck, a solid basher. And when I'm buying stuff, I look at its bashability. I don't have any racetracks near me, so I don't ever think about racing. I just like to go out back and tear it up. Definitely, though, hooking up a ton better with these other tires. Man, this thing really hates turning, though. Holy cow. And again, that's full throttle right there. This thing, even though brushless, is not a burner by any stretch. You know, it's not going to have the same performance out of a box as a Traxxas vehicle with a VXL in there, or, you know, something with a Reedy brushless system from Associated. But again, it's a two-wheel drive brushless short course truck, and I think for $150, yeah, stock servo sucks. Tires are definitely not the best out of the box, but it's a sharp looking truck. It's a mid-motor mount with an aluminum chassis. I think for the money you can't go wrong. And after I do these couple of upgrades, and I might hold off on doing those upgrades till well after I do the final thoughts video, but I'll definitely get back at another video of what upgrades I've done to this truck. Let you know. Ooh, that was brutal. To let you know how she's holding up. Still a fun truck, and even, like I said, with these cheap tires I had sitting around that I've never used before. Grass, concrete, dirt, gravel. It's hooking up a lot better on all these surfaces than it was with the stock tires on the rear. So, but I'll wrap it up for this one. Sorry it took several takes for me to get something right here. But, yeah, that's going to do it on the Carisma M10SC 5th run of this. I got some different tires on the back. Keep checking back for updates. Eventually, sometime this fall, I'll get around to finally doing my final thoughts videos once I get a few more packs through this truck And stay tuned this Monday. I'm hoping to do an unboxing of a new RC. Till next time, everybody take care. I'll see you around.